Good morning.
Good morning.
So we had already discussed regarding meditation. Many sessions, I think we spoke on superstitions, we spoke on chakras. So today I thought, why can't we discuss about more of knowledge on autosuggestion?
Sure, Mr. Pramod. On behalf of so many people who may want to know my experience on this aspect, I have given quite a bit of time and understanding what it is. So autosuggestion is what you suggest to yourself. That is, when you keep on, everyone has got a habit of suggesting themselves without knowing what they are suggesting to themselves. I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, or I can do it, I can do it. These are the auto-suggestions which will automatically generate within yourself. Because this happens due to the reactions of outer world. What happens, suppose you want to do something, normally this auto-suggestion emerges as negative in the first instance. You have to counter it.
True.
See, that countering is possible only when you understand auto-suggestion. So just understanding the auto-suggestion may help you to a greater extent and what can be done and how that can be used. This can be used as a tool for understanding yourself.
True.
To a certain extent.
True.
See, by auto-suggestion, you are going to suggest to your subconscious that you are going to do this. Your subconscious is something, everybody's subconscious is something which is unique, which does not react immediately to your conscious mind. That is the greatness of subconsciousness. Subconsciousness can be trained to a certain extent through auto-suggestion. Auto-suggestion is the only tool that can help you to control this subconsciousness. And by controlling the subconsciousness or training the subconsciousness, you can achieve a lot of things.
True.
You can achieve a lot of things. I can explain that to you how. See, there are certain examples which I gave you. Normally you do it without knowing what you are doing. Suppose you want to put on your shirt and pant before going out. That is automatic, you don't think it, you just put on your cloth and go.
It's an auto-suggestion in this case.
So, no, that is subconsciousness I am talking about.
Okay.
Auto-suggestion comes later.
Okay.
See, but subconsciousness works like this. It is in a continuous framework it is, and it accepts only the repetition of what you say in the conscious mind.
Okay.
It does not differentiate between good or bad.
Okay.
That is the greatest point, because that is a shield, that is a security, that is even suppose you get something negative for your conscious mind, that immediately doesn't sink it into your subconscious mind. That is the advantage here. Because you can correct, there is time for you to correct it.
True. And I was going through a couple of literatures. What I read was, it's more of, when it comes to auto-suggestions, people tend to convince for negatives more than a positives. Any idea why this happens normally?
This normally happens because, see, love is something which comes from within. That is, you may, first instance, you may love your mother, you may love your parents, you love. So the love is a factor which comes out first from the heart. Suppose somebody does not accept your love. You express the love and they don't accept it. Then what happens? You feel you are rejected. Once you are rejected, feeling has come, you will keep on telling yourself that I may be bad. That is why they are rejected. So these things would hamper your progress. This is normally, nature has got a resistance mechanism, that it resists any immediate reactions. So that resistance you have to adjust. If you know what is auto-suggestion, you will know what is nature's resistance. Once you know the nature's resistance, you can train your subconscious. Once you train your subconsciousness, you can do wonderful things.
You gave a wonderful example in this case, with respect to the love. See, one or two incident of this, has an effect on even many others decisions what we are going to take, especially when we are taking any new challenges. We count on our previous experience and say, yeah, maybe it's not going to happen. It's nothing but we are imposing negativity there, based on the previous experience. How this negative experience making us get into negativity, how this can be controlled? I mean, what one should do to control those kind of thoughts in this
There
case?
you have to take first level defense, that is nature's resistance.
Okay.
First level defense is nature's resistance. You get immediately a negative feeling. You can counter it by not accepting it within yourself with an auto-suggestion tool.
Yeah.
It's a chain reaction. You should not lose the link there. Once you overcome that from your auto-suggestion, you keep on training your subconsciousness to something positive. So subconscious has got a particular mechanism. It does not accept good or bad. It accepts whatever you repeat.
Yeah.
If you give it's just like feeding, putting a seed. You get the same yield.
Yeah, true.
If you put a good seed, you will get good yield. Like that, your subconscious is also a platform where you can sow your seed.
It's nothing
That
but,
seed,
yeah.
if it is negative, you just throw it and put in a positive one.
Yeah.
And you repeat watering it. Watering it is nothing but repeating it, just
Yeah.
like reciting a poem. If you 100 times, if you recite poem by looking at the book, you automatically start reciting your poem. If poem is bad, what even you are going to recite bad.
Yeah, true. Agree. Completely agree. Yeah. So what we sow is what we reap. So
Yeah, that is
yeah, that's true. And one more question, which is very much related to today's IT world, especially those who are into programming. They know they have many tools for coding. Similarly, with a powerful tool called auto suggestion, they can code their mind. I mean, this is just to touch upon so that everybody should aware. Even the mind can be coded with auto suggestions. But I would like to ask you, sir, how this coding works. I mean, what one should do to have this mind coding to take place?
See, I can't use the word coding here because anything you don't understand is a code.
Yeah.
See, code is what? You use a particular language, you understand, someone else doesn't understand. Abstract, for example, what do you call it? Object-oriented program you must have heard in C, C++.
Yeah, true.
What is it? The information given on the main page is abstract. You are going to call some information from some outside object.
Yeah, true.
That is object-oriented. So that is coding. That is coding means you don't make other person to understand what you do. That is coding. That is actually, I don't call it something you have to relate it to your coding. And coding has become a trump card or say
That's most
auto-suggestion word for all IT person. I think they should get rid of that.
Yeah, anyway, there we have a set target. Yeah, we are working towards it. But again, even we have an individual target set, right? For a life, we have an individual target set for which, okay, we have to convince ourselves, yeah, we can achieve that. So that's where actually we have to repetitively say, yeah, things can happen.
Coding is a perception actually.
Yeah.
You know, something nature has got, certain things which you don't understand. You have to break that code. You may say that is code. Code is a word, that's all. Again, it is only in the language.
Yeah.
That is how you understand.
Yeah.
That there is something in the nature which you have to understand.
Yeah, true. Since you have made a couple of good points already here, now I'm considering the case of a student. So this is not uncommon where parents sometimes keep saying their kids, I mean, you can't do it, you can't do it. The same pattern even gets to kids, so anyway I can't do it, I mean, why to worry. So if you take an exam, there are many kids, okay, it's not that they are not knowledgeable, it's more of saying themselves like, anyway I can't do it, and sometimes even they give up thinking they can't do it. Maybe if they pursue that, definitely they can do it, but they convince themselves they can't do it. I mean, what is the message you want to pass on to the parents and students, those who are in that kind of a mindset?
See, this is purely a lack of knowledge amongst parents, not the student fault. So parents have to understand that a young, tender minds will accept things what parents say. because they learn only by repeating what parents do.
Yeah, agree.
So the parents have greater responsibility than themselves. Not only they have to control themselves, they have to put certain good qualities into the minds of the young tender minds. That is a greater responsibility which takes years together to understand if they really want to. And moreover, see, knowledge gaining is something like what you call is a flare. You should always be learning. So once you have that aptitude, it is it's easy for you to get things done easily.
Yeah.
I think today we can
maybe just what we can do, just we can discuss few benefits before we wind up, and we can take up one more session and we can go deep on the subject. Maybe I think would be great if we can talk about the benefits period.
Yeah, sure, we will have it in the next session.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.